Beautiful, isn't it? In the wake of the Titan disaster, new Kaineng blossomed.
Can I use a zip line? Oh! This guy's got a katana, carrying it around like it's swag. He's just swaggering. Look at him. Ooh, Sonic Adventure 2, let's go. Right. Oh god. Fluffy, thank you for the tier 1 resub. Welcome back. Yeah, January and February. Mother had to go to rehab home therapy way longer than expected. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, similar thing, except my mother broke her leg. She's been in the hospital for nearly a week, and she finally got discharged, and now we're, taking care of her. She can't really walk yet, and it's going to take a couple of months before, she can do anything again. The majority of the stress is kind of over. Just have to deal with, some inconveniences is all. Yeah. But enough about that. So I want to say this real quick. On top of all that, I've also been very frustrated with the quality of my most recent YouTube videos. This is more of an apology to the YouTube audience. I am so sorry that the past 3 to 5 videos have been looking very, very damn crunchy. Yeah, super crunchy. Like, oh my god. It's because of all the foliage and the amount of grass and detail in End of Dragons. They've really upped the detail in this expansion. And because of that, there's a lot of artifacting. Basically what happens is like I'm streaming at 6 megabytes, right? Because that's the limit cap for Twitch. And what I usually do is I pull the footage from Twitch and then edit it on my laptop. I do not record. I haven't recorded my footage up until now. I'm going to try to record the gameplay today and see how that goes. I'm going to record at a much higher bit rate, and hopefully the YouTube audience will finally get to see what the hell is happening. Looks like Guild Wars 2 loading art. Very funny. Who was this that made? I think it was Fluffy, right? Croissant. Very funny. But not far from the truth. That really do be looking like my YouTube videos. At least, the recent ones. You ever thought about creating a donation goal to get you a game capture rig? I feel very weird, and I don't feel comfortable begging for money. I don't like having things on my screen that say like, hey, reach this sub goal or donation goal or whatever. Like, I feel gross doing that. That's just me. It's a personal thing, is all. You guys, if you want to give me money, you only do so if you think that I deserve it. Otherwise, this is, completely free entertainment. Speaking of which, thank you. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, and thank you, Fluffy, for the gift sub. Froya Aza. I don't know how to pronounce that. I hope you're enjoying End of Dragons. I can't catch your streams because I'm an EST, but I do enjoy seeing you play through Guild Wars 2. I hope these will be useful for whenever you get into World vs. World. Only reason why I want to do World vs. World is to get those emotes, those reward tracks. But yeah, eventually I'll do it. Thank you for the blueprints. Thank you for the kind words. Poor? No, I'm not poor. Clockwork Syndicate. Want to sell Quati P? 4 gold, 20 silver, 69 copper. Quaggan toilet paper? I don't... Okay, alright, well, thank you for the monies. Your boy Kong Ming. VB, quick question. Do you know if... Navan gonna give you up, Navan gonna let you down, Navan gonna run around and desert you, Navan gonna make you cry, Navan gonna say goodbye, Navan gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Who's playing the song? Kong Ming, of course he is. P.S. Lumo loves you. Hugs and kisses. Thank you for the 4 gold, 20 silver, and 69 copper. Copyright strike? No, it can't be because it's a different rendition. As you can see, the lyrics are different. It says Navan. It doesn't say never. Crow. Random skin. Dragonfly. I do not have. Thank you. Ooh, this pistol has wings. Why does the pistol have wings? Can the pistol fly? Can you have flying pistols? I would like flying pistols. Well, thank you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head towards where I need to go. What's my objective? Pick up Navan? Where is Navan? I dropped off Navan somewhere in the water. Everybody has a breather, right? Did it affect Twitch a little? Well, I'm recording right now. How does it look to you guys? Does the stream look steady? Does it look the same? Is it fine to you? Because to me, it feels fine. It's fine? Annette, design flex their muscle with Kaineng. Get that camera ready. Oh, I'm ready to be a tourist. Alright. Here we go. Navan, are you alright? I'm back after a week. I needed to go, you know, take a vacation, you know, go to the local hot spa, you know, I automatically... What the hell? I was trying to talk to Navan! Got it. And then I board my own boat.
Commander,
Oh.
last-minute business in Kaineng, and as we said, transports are booked months in
Guys,
advance.
you gotta make sure she has a seat.
Thank you for being so accommodating.
Happy to help. I don't mind the company.
Oh, there we go. Alright, she has a seat.
Are
Okay.
you comfortable, Navan?
Very comfortable.
Wow!
I like to be close
You're
to the
blindsiding
water.
me.
It's, inspiring. Your friend, the Elder Dragon. What is she like? Wise and timeless? Filled with sage advice and deep thoughts.
Maureen. She's more like us than you might expect. She feels happiness and sadness. She feels loneliness and kinship. It's true that she's always trying to bear the weight of the whole world.
Sounds a lot like you, Commander.
Wait, how do I go fast?
This is nice. Wish I could stay on the sea forever.
Me too. Should I
Holy
change
crap.
course and take us to the unending ocean?
Maybe another time. But, feel free to take the scenic route.
The scenic route? I'm afraid we've already passed the scenic route. We all gonna end up in the water when he leaves the zone? Are you ready? Do I really drop you guys off here? How? So... What do I do? Oh! Oh! I just got my boating license, okay? I'm getting used to it. What the hell? That's a huge wall. That wall's ginormous. Jeez, and I thought the other wall was more like Attack on Titan. This is the real Wall Maria. Holy crap! This is Attack on Titan City! What the hell is that green thing? It's very hard to angle my character here. Let me get on land. Oh. Wow. Never mind.
Beautiful, isn't it? In the wake of the Titan disaster, New Kaineng blossomed.
New Shinganshina. Yeah, basically. Oh, I'm taking my screenshots, don't you worry. I know you guys can't hear the screenshot sound anymore, but I'm pressing the button.
You can talk over here.
Marjorie, my
Could
trend.
you not with the yelling, or the talking, or the breathing?
Well, we need to breathe. Is she drunk? Does she have a hangover? Wait, how do I... Maybe I have to park it over here?
Welcome to
Beginning to
New
regret
Kaineng.
asking you for a ride.
This is incredible.
Well, you'll get plenty of opportunities to explore. But right now, we're on the clock. June has a jade processing site nearby. Gork's there now, checking for any sign of the Aether Blades.
I'll leave you all to your business. Good luck. with the
Anchor
Sky
button?
Pirates. It was
Oh.
interesting ride, Commander. Thank you.
Still trying to tune out those voices from the mists.
It's not the voices. It's the grog.
We'll
We
share
should
some.
probably get you something to eat before
Let
we
me
have to put you in
confiscate
front
that
of people.
from you.
Really? Should I prepare a filet mignon for the prisoner?
That sounds swell.
I'm sure we can find something.
Well, I saw a noodle stand on the docks. Let's move, Mai. And if you
Look.
try anything funny, you'll be fiend food.
Ew. You think this is a wise idea, Marjorie? You're gonna walk into the city with two monsters following us around. You think they're just gonna let us in like this?
So, New Kaineng is really something. I remember when I first saw...
Don't make small talk, Mai. That demented mass murderer in your head almost killed me once.
Yeah,
Goo.
fair point.
Is this part of the city, that
Survived,
green
right?
thing?
And I wasn't even there for that.
You worked for her. And there's plenty of blood on your hands, too. Captain Ashford comes to mind.
Who?
Captain Theo Ashford. He had a husband and a kid. You assassinated him for his seat on the captain's council.
Oh, right. Dragon Bash. Captain's Council.
I
So
remember
it's coming
that.
back to you.
Look, I'm sorry about Theo Ashland, okay?
Ashford.
Ashford. And I'm sorry about what happened to
I
you.
don't think she's actually sorry.
And everyone in Lion's Arch. I'm not the same person. Scarlet made me feel like a part of something bigger. I was...
Just following orders? Contrition won't bring back the dead, Mai.
What should I do then? Should I self-flagellate until I die? What do you want from me, Delacroix?
I want you to get out of my face.
We kind of need her. Alright, you guys gonna stop? Alright, let me actually have a look around the city. I'll be right back, you guys. I gotta go use the toilet. I gotta go take plant poops. What are plant poops? Seeds? I guess I'm planting seeds. My butt? My butt spot is back, everybody. Yes, our butt. Why is there a giant floating green statue over here? I feel like it's a green tsunami thing that's frozen in time. Also, technology. So I'm assuming that green brick over there by, like these right here. Oh, okay, all right. So this is actually part of the game. I thought the game was struggling
Did
to
you
load
ever
in
think we'd
textures or
live to see
something.
Cantha reopen to the world?
Only in my dreams. I've always pictured boarding a massive ship sailing the world.
You know what this place needs? A giant drill. Said the voice inside Mitrin's head. Hello, can I have spicy noodles? Greetings, love to see a fresh face. What might I do for you? Ramen, please. Your friend? Which, oh, Balthazar's flaming beard. I can smell the grog even over the sea air. Listen, noodles are good, but if you want to fix her fast, you should order the Kaineng Spicy Bowl. That's what I'm saying. Give me spicy ramen. Yeah, the Kaineng Spicy Bowl, please. Make that 3. Wise choice. Nothing clears a bad hangover faster. If the stomach can handle it, that is. This one's on the house. Good. Oh! Well, thank you. Very generous.
That's a hot, pirate level spice. So good.
Oh, now I want some.
My, there are people looking at us.
So?
That was exactly what I needed. Thanks.
Gods, if you're done embarrassing us, maybe we can...
Marjorie, you probably eat like that in front of Casimir as well.
Sounds like trouble.
What? Investigate the commotion? What's going on?
That machine's going haywire.
Oh!
Let's shut it down before it hurts someone.
Hey, wanna hand me my weapons?
Why don't we
Not a
call a
chance.
technician? Well, why don't we call a technician? I don't... Okay, alright, fine. Oh, boy. I wasn't trained for this. I didn't go to school for this. I'm not an engineer. So I just beat things up. Where's Timey when we need her? Taking bets. How confused will Vanillabean get in this zone? You forget, I live in LA.
Sweet spring.
Woo!
June sure knows how to make 'em.
Could have been more useful if I had my gun.
Why didn't you unleash Miss Breyer?
I
You
don't
have a
wanna hurt
blindfold.
anyone.
You might shoot someone.
I won't call her until I
Either
have
on
her
purpose
under
or on
control.
accident.
I see.
Excuse me, trying to get through here. Hi, excuse me. Out of the way, please.
Hello? Yao.
Hello, Mai. Nice blindfold. Really accentuates your look.
You know each other.
Yo, nice to see you. You get a distress signal from the loader bot?
I heard people yelling. That generally indicates distress. You all took down a Jade mech by yourselves? It's actually pretty impressive.
Sorry, we haven't
It's not all that
introduced
impressive.
ourselves.
It's just a
June filled me in.
robot.
I was helping out a friend of yours before.
You see, metal is weak to fire.
Nice guy.
That's what Pokemon taught me.
Really likes his bug analogies. Jade Tech all over the city's going haywire. They used to be rare, but the rate of failure's gone up this past year. The Jade Spiders will suss out any abnormal energy signatures from that mech. Just give him a second.
They're fixing it with their
Any moment
green
now.
lasers? Oh.
Is that supposed
I've
to
seen
happen?
Yao before?
Echo 1, Bald 1, fall in line. Deactivation protocol now.
And they're not deactivating.
It's a virus!
Backup plan. We smash him to bits.
It's a virus! They've been infected!
Elantru's mother.
The robots are taking over! They're rebelling!
Why is that thing scanning me?
It's a Jade Bot. Just let it do its thing.
What? No!
We're having a hard
They're
time
hacked!
finding any of these Jade
What if they're trying to steal my social security? It's identity theft. I need to keep my identity. Oh boy. As a Quaggan? I guess they would be stealing that information, not my Tyrian information, huh? How will anybody know that I'm a Quaggan?
Thanks for the
Nice.
help. That, what was it called? Jade Bot? Really helped us out there.
Yeah? Well, here you go. You can use mine.
What?
In the meantime, I should probably scrap these guys. Catch you later. My.
Yeah, see ya.
Stop talking so I can read. A personal Jade Tech assistant that grants you access to unique Jade technologies while providing various enhancements to your abilities. Yao was the character along with Rama in the trailer, if you recall. Oh, okay, I remember. Technically, I never met them in the game, though. I don't have it. Oh, you have to get it in order to see it? Is that how it is? He needs 1,000 research notes? You gotta buy it to be a mini. Mini you have to buy. Oh. Commander, something on your mind? How are you holding up?
Who, me? I'm just trying to do some serious investigative work here, Commander. Instead, I've spent the better part of today playing babysitter to a shambolic pirate with a debilitating hangover. I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Maybe my trend will change. Who knows? Marjorie... I mean, this is not the first time where she's had trouble trusting, people, or rather, it seems to be very difficult for her to think that there's a possibility that people can change. Because that was also a thing back in Living World Season 3, right? Alright, what's your take on my Trin?
If I had a copper for every time she's apologized to me today... I don't care if she says she's turned over a new leaf, or if she's ready to make amends. I need to see it. And so far, I haven't seen much of anything.
She needs to turn over a new leaf, you say? I am a plant. Any word from Gorik yet?
Nothing. I think he's being lax on the comms because he knows Rama can tune in. Or he could just be distracted by a neat bug or something. That's equally plausible.
I think I'm, just about back to my senses. Those noodles hit the spot. Is there something you needed to ask? Are you feeling any better?
After a bowl of Kaineng noodles and winning a robot punching contest, hard not to feel good. Also, getting used to this blindfold. I guess, thanks for that.
Don't worry, with enough training and enough years of discipline, you'll be just like Ritlock. You won't need the blindfold then. Maybe. Probably. I'm still not sure we can trust you, though.
Yeah, well, I get it. Done some things I'd rather take back, but hey, you can't. Not in the mists anymore. Cause and effect actually means something. I tried to hide who I was from June, but I think in a lot of ways I was hiding from myself, too. I don't know, I'm just saying, I get it. I wouldn't trust me either.
She's done a lot of thinking, I take it, after all these years. What about, Anka? Tell me about her.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. She wasn't always like this, We picked her up after Thalmanova. I saw how smart she was. Would do anything to get the job done. But there were lines she wouldn't cross. By the time we got to the Mists, she'd already seen a lot of her friends die. That can change you, but she changed a lot more. Years in there, When we got back, she was like this.
FYI, some NPC conversations happen when you get near, other than... So I just need to hit F? So just F every random citizen. I just got here, alright? Give me a moment to find the brothel. Can relate, working through T3 fractals also changed me. What about you?
With borders opening, have you thought about heading north? See where the other Tengu settled?
I don't know. That was never an option before. Do you think we'd have anything in common?
Stand still, please. Let me get a look at you. Where's my assistant? She simply must get a look at you and this ensemble you're wearing. This is fashion. Where did you buy it? I must know. My mommy gave it to me. I don't suppose you'd be willing to tell me who your designer is? I just told you, my mommy. I must pick their brain. Everything my designers keep bringing me is so tired, so done. This is a revolution. Just go ahead to the Grove. Talk to my mom. For a second, I thought it was Elizabeth from BioShock. The NPC? I can see that. You're one of the Sylvari who came with the Tyrian delegation. Tell me, our Jade Tech. It's unique, isn't it? Everyone has their own innovations. I see. Well, I'm happy with ours. My cousin Lynn works at one of their substations, and she's always bringing home little things. The other day, it was a machine to suck up leaves. What? What? I'm a leaf. No! Not that kind of suckage, VB. Wait, so it's a good kind of suckage? Never mind, don't answer that.
No Kaineng law clearly states that merchants must provide a reasonable return policy when the customer is dissatisfied.
But such laws don't apply to purchases of consumables. That's why they included the term reasonable.
That is because you cannot easily... 1 second. Cannot easily return such consumables the way we can. What? Why has your face turned that shade?
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. What the hell, man? Is that just like a normal Tengu thing? It's a bird thing? They are birds after all. I mean, my cats kind of do that too. Volunteers needed. Attention! Are you enthralled by the marvels of Jade Tech? Do you have a keen intellect and a burning curiosity about the world? Are you eager to push your nation to a brighter, more innovative tomorrow? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you may be qualified to participate in a paid vocational study with Xunlai Jade. Don't miss this exciting opportunity to work with the latest and greatest innovations in Jade Tech. You've seen what Xunlai Jade can do for you. Now let us see what you can do for Xunlai Jade.
Volunteer applicants will undergo a comprehensive background check and must sign a non-disclosure agreement stipulating that they will not disclose any proprietary secrets divulged during their time with Xunlai Jade. Applicants must also sign a waiver of liability releasing Xunlai Jade from any legal claims that may result from the injury, death, or dismemberment of applicants. Thank you.
Oh my god. That's very hard to say very fast. Yeah. What? What? What's wrong? Something weird about me? Yes, Oh my! Are you a Sylvari? My husband was hoping to meet one of the delegation members, and yet here I am, speaking with you. I hope you're finding Kaineng enjoyable. Yeah, we're happy to be here. Oh, wait, so a lot of people know about the Sylvari. Huh. I guess it makes sense. They're high-tech people, so they should probably have, news about the outside world and its going-ons. Anyway, yeah, we're happy to be here. We're not putting on our best face at the moment. We're being plagued with random outages and brownouts. What the hell? Are you pooping? Are you pooping all over the place? What does that mean? But if Cantha were a brain, Kaineng would be its pleasure center. You don't say. Interesting. You have an interest in current events? Mostly my husband, truthfully. He loves staying in the know, and I love seeing his excitement for it, so I try to spark his interest in it as much as I can. Thank you for speaking with me. Word travel fast, yeah. Sylvari were probably on the news day one. Maybe. Newsflash! Sexy vegetables have, started sprouting out of the ground. More at 11. Brownouts are when the power company lowers or shuts off the power temporarily for the sake of avoiding a... Oh, alright, so... Kind of like a blackout, but it's not forced. Or it's not, intentional... Or it is intentional. I wasn't... Oh, you're not with Minsec? Good. Good. Yeah, that probably looks... You know what? Maybe you can help with me with something. Is it less than lawful? Oh, nonsense. It's probably legal, though maybe in a gray area that Minsec might frown on, but can't really enforce. And that's where I'm gonna stop you. Yep, nope, I'm good. I just got here. I've already broken a few laws. I don't want to break any more. You maybe? No? What the hell, is that Kratos? Oh. I thought that was Kratos. Oh. What the hell, is this Taliesin? I haven't seen you around here before. Say, you wouldn't happen to have any mystic clovers, would you, friend? What are the mystic clovers for? They make excellent bait. My uncle swears that he caught a leviathan using a dozen mystic clovers. If you've any to spare, I sure would appreciate it. That's random? No, I don't. Huh. Oh, I see it. I found it. Ministry of Archives Research Log 102.
Very satisfying.
Okay, and I guess that is the achievement. All right, cool. I guess I'll leave? Yeah, I leave. Ooh, I'm finally here, you guys.
My Trin, you have some kind of history with that engineer?
Yao? No clue what their problem is. Must be your agreeable personality. When we worked together, they always came across as a bit possessive of June's attention.
Possessive? Well, excuse me if we didn't all get to be June's protege with 0 qualifications.
Yao! Sorry, I didn't know you could... I didn't mean,
Notice me,
If you're
senpai?
gonna talk behind someone's back, try using a secure frequency.
Working on it.
Whatever. I've got more important things to deal with right now. The city's on fire. Literally.
What?
Engineer Yao, we're pursuing the ones responsible for that. But it would help if we could investigate the city's power infrastructure.
You mentioned that. Well, if Mai's with you, I guess June trusts you. For whatever reason. A couple of boxes we need to check off to get you in the door. First of all, you're gonna need to talk to who? Lead plant engineer. Can probably get you a passcode. I think he's on a repair job. You're also gonna need to hit up the Jade Bot service station. Get yourself certified.
Wait,
Might be
certified?
able to meet you there, if I stop being a
Oh,
vital
more
asset to the
paperwork.
development of
Dude, service station. Anything else?
That should do the trick.
Consider it done.
What? What are you doing? Yeah, I know, I see. I know. Anyway, find engineer who, meet Yao at the Jade Bot service station. It's time to explore. Can I mess with that?
Strange lad.
Oh! Wait, what does that do? On your bar? Jade power charge? What? Yeah, poor Timey. She's being, like, outshone by, you know, Canthan technology. Blue icon in buff area? Oh! Jade power charge is held by your Jade Bot. Some Jade technology may require it. Alright. Okay. It has a little number if over 2. I see. It gives me oh. Alright, so I gotta be on the lookout for those batteries to recharge them.
Can't afford Xunlai? You can afford the Brotherhood.
If only I have my phone charger. Do it. Do what? No. We're exploring. I'm not gonna buy anything from someone shady like that guy. Your little Jade Bot just stole someone's phone charge? It's my phone charge now. I needed more. I was hovering around like 10%. I need it so I can look at Instagram again. What the hell is this? Oh, that's a teleport thing. Oh, so I can use my charge to use it. Ooh, I'm not gonna use it, but now I know. Ooh, what the hell? That's a waterfall. Welcome to Fantasy Cyberpunk City.
Looking for something a little more mild? Give our Kaineng noodles a whirl. Or his own recipe.
I want Kaineng noodles. They have microwaves? This is Cantha. They probably have smartphones.
Fresh mackerel and cherry salmon, straight from Xunlai.
In a display of
Oh.
resilience, 2 opposing factions stood together to conquer a common enemy, Shiro Tagachi.
Oh!
In a special report,
I know
they
this.
spotlight St. Victor Zoohelzer, Archimedes, and their lasting impact on Kantha.
Oh. What the hell's over here? Vegetable synthesizer. What the hell? I can gather this? How does that even work? I'm harvesting holograms? To simulate the stands they use, world versus world synthesizers. Same as the guild hall. Hard light. Hard light? Can I eat this hard light? I'm just looking around. What is this event? New Kaineng fishing tournament? Fishing. I'll pass. What the hell? Is that a wave racer? That thing looks like it's from Star Wars! It's the freaking Normandy from Mass Effect! But a boat! $20, of course. And that's a red one. Oh! You can color it, duh. So basically, you have the PS5 boat. And that person over there's got the... What's red? You got the PC boat. There you go. Let's go with PC. Can I use a zip line? Oh! No, it doesn't. It doesn't expend charges. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a picture. Let me see if I can do this right. Oh god, this is hard. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, that's really cool. Nice crotch shot. Look respectfully. This ought to be good. There we go. What the hell? I need to come back here at nighttime. I have a feeling that this would be way better looking at nighttime.
If Sakta goes down, the rest of us are next. Any job a mech can do faster?
Sakta.
Gone. Xunlai Jade keeps it up, we're gonna be looking at a whole new Kaineng in 10 years.
This is already a new Kaineng to me.
New Kaineng?
new Kaineng. Ultra Kaineng. Super Kaineng. Whoa, what the hell? These Brotherhood are bad guys. Of course they are. It's another zip line that goes all the way down there. What? This zone, I mean, technically, it's a vertical zone, isn't it? There's a lot of verticality to it. It's just not in the same way as, say, the Heart of Thorns maps. And this is a lot easier to traverse thanks to the zip lines. I'm just going over here.
Hello.
Up to 2 hours.
Enjoy your daily activities.
Thank you, very nice robot. You peddler? I can pet the girl? Oh, the... I didn't see the cat! I wouldn't mind to be pet. Said the charm maid. There you go, pet. That's kind of an aggressive pet.
The Ministry of Security is incompetent, if not entirely ignorant. I welcome Xunlai Jade's willingness to help.
Are they helping or profiting?
Not a single tear was shed. No surprise. They did not care for that tropical bird. I already have it. What is this? Isn't this the dog park music? What kind of show are we gonna get?
Who invited the Tyrion?
What? Which one? There's like a ton of us.
Esteemed guests, thank you for joining me to celebrate innovation.
We are plagued by the Jade Brotherhood, and the Ministry of Security has done little to stop their alleyway tomfoolery. I invite you to fear no longer. These new Jade mechs will protect the streets of Kaineng from any foe.
You look thirsty. I would recommend the Jade and Stormy, but I can't taste anything.
And mine so happen to be the best mixologists on this side of the unending ocean.
Why are you trying to shoot him? Wait, what?
You really think these watering cans can protect you? What a waste of good parts. Get the mechs.
Wait, I can pet her
Careful
too?
not to leave a scratch.
Oh, the dog.
Like a party crasher, I suppose a demonstration is in order. Butler, destroy these ruffians.
Literally, the dog was there a moment ago too. Stop trying to affect the adult women. Oh.
What's happening to them? The Jade is reacting to something.
This drink needs 2 dashes of blood. Any volunteers?
Blood? Oh no, don't tell me that they're gonna fight it. Yep. All their robots are just going haywire. I'm starting to see, you know, a recurring trend. Like, they may be high tech, but they clearly don't do enough R&D. Like, they have shit QA. They have no QA like most of the gaming industry. Or rather, the AAA companies. I mean, they got them. They overwork them to the point where, you know, they can't focus on work. Have you seen the Battlefield 2042 release? Yeah, I know. Clearly they need to speak with the Asura on how to implement golem inhibitors. Are they that much better? Maybe. Ooh. Now we can party again.
Convenient, but much appreciated.
This guy's got a katana, and he's just carrying it around like it's swag. He's just swaggering. Look at him. Sir Taijin. Where am I going? Over here? A book. The music is actually very fitting with, you know, what I'm about to read here.
Scarlet Fever. Oh. By Snargle Goldclaw. Chapter 9. Scarlet raised an eyebrow. You've seen how I play with toys I like, my petite pirate queen. She cackled. I broke quite a few char horns last week, and Duke Darren hasn't recovered from the last time things got hot between us. Is this really what you want? Tai Min? Tai Min? Okay. Tai Min scoffed. Darren was pathetic. Of course she, captain of the Ether Knives, had no interest in being treated as Darren had. Stripped to her underwear, thrown in a pot, left to writhe for Scarlet's. Her face flushed. No, she said quickly, cutting off her own escalating thoughts. No, you're right. We shouldn't. We should probably keep things professional. Scarlet grinned maniacally and leaned in close to her pet pirate captain. Too late for that now. Oh, too late for that now, Ty. You'll never get me out of your head.
Why couldn't it have been me? Why? It could have been me. This would be the only time I would allow Snargle to insert my character into his stories. Darren. I believe Darren is probably Farron, but I could be wrong. Wait, this is old Kaineng? Look, they got a water slide. They got raging waters over there. Or maybe it's just, you know, filtering the water. Yow.
Hey, Hello? This thing on? Hey, good. Sorry I can't be there in person. It's been one of those days. Vital asset, after all. If you're gonna be poking around the power stations, you need to know how to operate a Jade Bot. The Ministry of
I've been
Labor
practicing.
Safety Standards. I don't make the rules. The bots are crucial for maintenance work.
Work.
Things are getting pretty out of control over here. I leave you in Alora's capable hands.
I'm becoming their engineer.
Xunlai, Alora, Jade Bot technician. She's another engineer. She's... you'll figure it out.
What the hell? Look at her. She's got a jade arm and a jade leg. Just like the little girl from the invisible chair achievement. Wait a minute. Hold on, I just thought of something. That little girl uses jade technology from Cantha. Duh.
Welcome to the first Garden of Enlightened Thought. Blah, blah, blah. This place is a little bougie, eh? You a friend of Yao's?
Hold on, let me read the options here. You work with Yao?
That's right. Yao's a good friend. You could say we understand each other. Yao took me under their wing.
Oh, Elora, is it? Your name doesn't sound very Canthan.
That's 'cause I'm not Canthan. Well, I mean, I'm Canthan, but my family background is Luxon. There's a lot of complicated history. The long story short.
Is that like
the
Marjorie?
Luxons and Kurziks used to be at war. Then Shiro Tagashi returned. And then the Ministry of Purity happened. Hey, Cantha's a big place with many cultures and peoples. In school, I hated how my name was different from the other kids. That was silly of me.
Are you listening?
Alora's my Nana's name, and she's the best. It's also the name of a god or something.
Elora? None of the human gods, I think. Surprised they haven't given us jade prosthetic skins like that yet. That would be pretty cool. You can, like, use that for more Mechanist RP, right? Give me a rundown on the Jade Bots, please.
Pretty neat, huh? Helped design them myself. Not that I'm getting any credit. Still working my way up the ladder.
Fun backstory for this Heart VB. This area is supposed to be like an Apple iPhone store convention area. Great. No wonder, you know, yeah, that definitely bougie. She's right. Very, very bougie.
Does your Jade Bot need a charge? Pick up a battery over here and keep on flying.
That's just Timey. That's just Canthan Timey. You can't fool me. I know who you are.
Truly.
Beam me up, Scotty. Oh. Is that safe? Look at the wiring. So close to the water. Maybe it's waterproof.
Our teleportation
Oh, there you go. I just have to use the same one. I see. Alright, so I need to find zip lines. Oh, I found one. Alright, time to jet set radio. Let's do it. It's very simple, I just F it. I don't even need to think about it. Oh, another one. Ooh, Sonic Adventure 2, let's go. Oh god!
Greetings, civilian. Inform me if you are in need of aid.
I do, actually. Whoever used a soundboard, expose them. Tell me who it is, Jade Bot. Backwards jet set radio. I got it. Alright, next up. Light floating lanterns using Jade Tech power charges. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Need one more lantern. Where can I find one? There it is. Alright, is lit. Spar with one of Xunlai Jade's training mechs.
Why don't you grab a battery charge and give one a go?
Oh, I need a charge. Oh my god, okay. Man, like these charges are so easy to expend. I need to keep charging my phone over and over and over. I mean, my Jade Bot over and over and over. It really do be an Apple product.
Safety protocols have been temporarily suspended.
Down, buddy.
Swift stream. Done with Jade Bot boot camp, huh? Consider yourself
There it is.
licensed to enter the power plant. Now you just need a passcode. Who shouldn't be far from your current location? Give me a shout when you're done.
Nothing bad can happen from me, you know, a plant that's consistently on fire, you know, from entering a power plant, right? What do you call a very assertive Silvari? A power plant! That's actually really good. I'm not even mad about that one. Funny joke! Very funny.
All by themselves? That's quite impressive.
There we go. All right, I did it. Look, there's a statue over here. I'm guessing it's Empress N. What is this? What the hell is that? Oh, it's just a bougie fish thing. Yeah, fish. I prefer the aquarium walls in Divinity's Reach, you know, where everybody hangs around the trading post. That's way cooler. This would be really nice to just have a stroll. Just walk around the city like this during the night. Just relaxing. Is that a... It is. It's a snowball. Till you are mugged by the Jade Brotherhood. I mean... As long as you stick to the parts where there's plenty of security and you don't go in a back alleyway or, you know, an abandoned alley, I think you'll be fine, right? Maybe, probably. Also, the buddy system. You make sure you're not alone. Okay, what about this thing? Get on? Okay, sure. Ooh, I'm on top of the statue. Why are Jade's brothers mugging people? Jade's not gonna hear the end of the jokes for a while. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna glide back down here. It's really damn high up. Look at that. Oh my god, there we go. Take several pictures like that. Ooh, dude. Oh, that's a good... Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Beautiful picture. Alright. Wowee! I'm fast.
The citizens of Emerald seek independence as the ministries angle to increase their presence.
Ooh. A phoenix?
Some opposes extreme measures.
I just killed a majestic creature. Well, I mean... Might as well cook it. It'll come back. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, it's a phoenix. Come to think of it. Oh. Ooh, the lighting down here, though. Look at that. That's beautiful. Engineer who? Who are you? Who? I gotta know. Thank you for stopping by. I've got a problem that I'm hoping you might be able to help me solve. Likewise, you got a spider problem, hold on. Yes, thank you for taking care of that. At least for a while, I'm leery of touching anything more today. but here's your access code.
Done and done. Anything else, Yao?
Should be able to walk right on in. If anyone gives you trouble, just tell them who gave you the go-ahead. The main entrance is across the canal from Ministry headquarters. Hard to miss. Feel be free to talk shit about anyone you'd like in no time.
Oh, Yao?
My?
Sorry, sorry if I did anything to... You're an amazing engineer. Self-taught, right? I can't even comprehend how you could pull that off.
I am, yes.
If June saw anything in me, she probably thinks the world of you. Just bad at saying it.
Apology acknowledged.
Were they like
Just
rivals?
a friendly reminder that this is still an open frequency.
Best radio show in Cantha. I know, right? Okay, alright. Next up, enter the Xunlai Jade power plant. What the hell? Why are you throwing rocks? And why is there a lonely kitty over there? What is going on over there? Dude, look at this. This is beautiful. Rama's hat is actually the best show in the lands. Why is everybody so... like, everybody's raving about his hat. It's just a hat. What's so special about it? Oh, got it. And I got a rock. Alright, toss it. Pet the kitty, too. It's a big hat, okay? I mean, yeah, I guess. Sure. It's a nice hat. It's a unique hat. Oh, right over here. Whoa! Whoa! That was too fast.
This facility's under lockdown. I'll have to ask you to... What's she doing here?
Why wouldn't I be?
I just assumed you'd be busy cavorting with your gang of vicious sky pirates.
Wow, that got around fast.
It's called Hollow News. Travels at the speed of light.
Okay, look. We actually have permission to be here. Engineer Hu should have already
I
sent
have a
word.
license.
Is that so?
I have so many licenses now. I've been collecting these things like, you know, they're butterflies.
Huh. So it is. We'll be keeping an eye on you, rest assured. Welcome to the Xunlai power plant.
All right, let's take a look around. Remember, it's not just sabotage we're looking for.
I thought that's exactly what we were looking for.
Commander's right. Whatever happened to Yao's bots by the docks, it wasn't sabotage.
I think it might have something to do with Detective Rama and his big dumb hat. You hear that, Rama? I just accused your hat of high treason. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I'm with Timey. Stupid hat. Stupid pizza hat.
I'm pleased to say I have officially encrypted our comms network. Next on my list, boosting our signal range to continental Tyria.
Can you do
Glad to
that?
hear it. So, do you really know why Jade Tech
You
is
had
killing
trouble doing
everyone?
that for Path of
Or we're
Fire.
just testing the comms.
Only theories, but there's one thing they all have in common. Their
This is
power
even
source.
further.
We'll head up to the control room. See what we can dig up.
Okay, alright. Oh, we're fighting this. I saw this in the trailer. Oh no. Something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna hack the power plant and then we gotta fight this thing. Is a robot doggo. It's not a shark. Sharks don't have legs. Except for Gura. What? Can I poke them? Slash point. I'm gonna press every button. I feel like a caveman, you know, considering that we come from Tyria.
The Xunlai distribution network. Jade comes in from the east, gets charged up, then ends up here.
I mean,
where's it getting charged?
from the rest of Tyria.
If there's an issue with the power source, that's where we should start.
June is awfully cagey about that step. Keeps bringing up proprietary Xunlai technology. Ugh, very dissatisfying.
Still, if this is the next step in the chain, there might be something useful here.
Look around. There must be some sort of scanning device the staff use to get energy readings.
Pick up an energy scanner? Okay, yeah. If we're being honest, I feel like the Asura would say, we're superior because we don't need batteries. They would find some way, yeah, to make an excuse. They wouldn't admit it.
Found one.
Be a blow to their ego.
To the Jade batteries.
We use those for quality control, yeah. Should get us all the readings we'll need.
I wonder, hey, now that I think about it, I wonder what the Asura player dialogue is like in End of Dragons. Oh, Flunt would be... He would just not have it. He's the worst of the worst. He will try to get his cronies to come over and steal everything here and, you know, come back to Radasum, claim that it's his technology. Just like he claimed Timey's science project.
Readings coming in now. We'll need a few different sets before I can run any tests. The power cell structure, though, how the energy's managed? Alchemy. It is staggeringly brilliant.
Yeah, she is.
Wait, am I platforming? I'm platforming! Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Wait! No! Wait! Oh, I'm safe. I'm not gonna die. I thought I was gonna die. Okay. Okay. One.
Okay. Everything's coming in loud and, well, not loud, but definitely clear. Wait, what? What is... I don't... Hang on. I need to check... Hang on.
What are you doing?
We're all standing here.
Sorry, I need you to get one more scan for me. Just to make sure.
Make sure of what?
I can't tell you until I know for certain because my hypothesis is frankly outrageous. It's entirely possible I'm wrong.
Are you?
No, not a chance.
Timing's
we'll get you
wrong.
That scan as soon as possible.
That's not possible.
Hi. Timey, right?
Yeah?
Is June around? There's something I need to say to her.
Oh, well, she's actually pretty busy right now. I could pass along a message.
No, that's okay. Thanks.
She really wants Senpai to notice her. Was that a Toad impression? Shut up! What's happening?
Okay.
What?
Well, this'll probably take a little longer now.
Oh.
Timey, power just went out here. Scans are on hold until we can get it back up.
Power spike. Seen a lot of these lately. You'll need to find the junction boxes and reset them manually.
Easy enough. We'll just...
Jade Sparks!
At least this time there aren't any mechs nearby for
What?
them to possess.
Wait, is that what they do? Is that how they get infected with viruses? Electric ghosts?
Hi. It's refreshing. You wanted to speak with June earlier.
That was nothing.
Let me guess. You want to tell her how sorry you are. How you screwed up. And that you'll do anything to make it up to her?
Wow. Detective Delacroix's famous powers of deduction. Truth is...
Do we really have time for this
I
now?
don't know if I can make it up to June. She's not the forgiving type.
Marjorie, priorities. Okay. Square, square. Square, square, square. It's just nothing but squares. Square, 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 X. I got it. Oh no, someone died!
Protected.
Nice. Alright.
These Jade Tech malfunctions.
Slash salute.
I have to say, not really Anka's style.
She has a style.
Well, Scarlet inspired a lot of people. She inspired me. I know you think she's
a goddamn murderer.
A bit eccentric. But she stood up to Mordremock the only way she knew how.
How?
At least, that's how she started.
Yeah, and then her mind got taken over.
Through chaos. That was Scarlet's style. And now it's Anka's.
Yeah, a moment to grieve over this totally dead security guard. There's nothing we can do for them. X, diamond, diamond. There we go. I mean, there is definitely one similarity between Asuran Tech and Canthan technology. It's that they both love Simon Says. I also find it funny how advanced Canthan is, yet you can basically hack yourself into their systems with a simple toddler logic game, right? But that's also the same with Asura stuff. Video games.
It's refreshing. Almost got me killed.
What?
What? What?
Just ignore me.
What? What?
Mai, you've got a predilection for attaching yourself to exactly one kind of woman. Got a pretty good picture of your mom going, but that's no excuse. Scarlet's acts were heinous, and so were yours.
Yeah, you said that. I can't change who I was, but I won't give up on who I want to be.
And who, pray tell, is that?
Yeah, what do you want to be?
Someone better.
Like Ritlock Brimstone. He's a very good role model. I guarantee. I mean, just look at how his son turned out. Hold on, there's a journal. Engineer Kwan's personal log. 13th of Mikan implant is acting up again. Seems to happen a lot more this past year, but I don't see a pattern. Nuda suggested keeping this journal. 15th of Mikan, this sounds crazy. Wait, Mikan is a month? Oh, it's like their dating system. I see, okay. This sounds crazy, but I think my implant is reacting to the power fluctuations. Doesn't make any sense. What does my implant have to do with the power grid? Need to gather more. Wait a minute. Implant? They have techno implants in their skulls? It's Ghost in the Shell. Oh. 29th of Mikan confirmed that my implant does malfunction when we have a significant loss of power in the grid. There's some connection, something to do with Jade Tech in general. That's the only explanation. 17th of Nemnai supervisor. Sorry. Man, this is very... They should, like, do some proper grammar here. Anyway, supervisor didn't listen to me. Said that my personal problems had nothing to do with this company. Or Jade Tech. Called me a liar. Threatened me with termination. I don't know where else to turn. There you go. Easy.
Well, everything's back on. Go ahead and run that final scan when you're ready.
Commander just scanned the last battery, Timey. What do you got?
I've cross-referenced the waveform of Jade power with every other energy waveform I have in my records. First I checked conventional sources, Magitech, leyline power, usual suspects. No exact matches. The closest thing I've been able to find is, well, Aureen's. It's not perfect, but it is within the margin of error.
Aureen? But she's been with us. She's only been here for... Even if it's true, how is that possible?
Aureen's energy signature isn't Aureen. It's the result of filtering impure dragon magic.
So wait, you're saying that all this Jade Tech is powered by dragon magic?
That's what the data suggests. Maybe June found a way to extract it from ley lines after Aureen filters it?
That's not possible.
Oh!
June's been using this technology for years.
Commander, you should go to the other lab. I'll fill in Gorik on the way. One thing's for sure, though.
Yeah. This just got a whole lot more complicated.
That's why they're so high-tech. It's because they've been harvesting, you know, forbidden magic. Wait, I wonder if that explains why a lot of the magic, you know, was lost with Primordus, Jormag, and even Aurene. They did mention that, you know, they felt the magic, you know, heading in another direction when they were dispersed. Freaking Cantha's stealing it for themselves! They're thieves! Scammers! Wow! They're hogging all the oil. I mean the Jade Tech. Oh, why's it gotta be dragon magic? Because now we gotta deal with that, and that means no more high-tech. No more high-tech Cantha. Maybe we'll find a way. Maybe we can negotiate.
Okay, Yao, you're patched in. Based on our findings, the power source of Jade Tech is some kind of dragon magic composite.
Something's fritzing up the Jade Tech.
Could be Anka. Or something else entirely.
We need a broader data set. Yao, can you get us access to the Napui lab?
The what now?
Yeah, about that.
The what?
These power spikes scrambled Napui's security system, so you're SOL. Hey, watch it! Stay back! Listen, I gotta tuck out. Jade Loader's about to decapitate a bystander. Good luck.
Ooh.
Alright, thanks for the update, Yao. Guess we wait until they sort out this whole security mess?
We don't have time for that. The Aether Blade could be responsible for all of this.
I might have something.
Listening to the dialogue.
Commander, meet me at my apartment, south of Cobble Ward.
Apartment? Mai has an apartment? Down over there. NPCs have housing, but players don't. For crying out loud, yeah, that's true. They get apartments and we don't. I mean, we have the home instances, but, you know, our homes are boring. So far, this city has been a blast, and I've only explored like a quarter of it, it seems. There's still like this corner, and that corner. Oh! All right, here we go. I want to get off. There we go. So you can launch off of the zip line. Interesting. Kids, it's very dangerous up there. What are they doing? They need chaperones. Damn kids these days. I don't have any charge. This is madness. All right. I guess I'll take the stairs like a chump. Like a poor person. You were right on the zipline, VB? I was? Oh my god, where? It's getting late. I'm getting tired. I'm very sleepy. This is the Red Duck Tea House. Here we go. All right. Very hard to get to. Welcome. I thank you. Sorry that I took your seat. All right. I'm going to read the mail and then bid you guys a good night. BRB arresting VB for public indecency. We finally have bonk police for the bonking. Someone needs to build a cop outfit. Wait, what did I do? Is it because what my character is wearing? This is Sylvari garb. It's traditional. It's heritage. Yes, that's the word. I don't know. Cultural. There we go. Scarlet Briar. Skin. Not actual skin. Because, I mean, I know they're role-playing Scarlet Briar, but they wouldn't actually do that, right? Ganadriva. Ganadriva? Not that kind of skin.
This service
I will unlock because I don't have it.
Xunlai Jade, bringing you back to the
Skin is a sin?
Innovation.
You must be a prude. You must be, you know, one of them Balthazar worshippers. Sanguine. Hey, VB, I got a present for you. Oh, that's not so bad. It's like 5 gold a pop-ish. Yeah, I thought it was going to be like 100 gold. Oh, yeah, thank you, Sanguine. Thank you so much. You see inside, VB? You mean the tea house? Must be wine. Thank you so much. Appreciate the gift. What? And there's another one. You will now unlock the Super Adventure box. Sorry, the Super Adventure, which will get you 50 baubles. Might need to open the box. You can now spend 25 of it to get Reality Rig Mark 1 at the SAB vendor. It might be the suit you're looking for? I'll do that later. It's late. Oh, thank you. Preview. Oh, the top. Ooh.
And where do you think you're going with that? I don't make the rules.
Very modern.
You come up short on cash, no goods.
I was thinking more in the line of like maybe Mass Effect, maybe Star Trek. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I'll keep this mail just so I remind myself, you know. I'll keep the instructions basically. I need to store all these.
What am I going to do?
Let me go ahead and do that. What's going on in the tea house? Wait, what? This place is not safe?
Hurts, doesn't it?
I'll let y'all take care of that. That's not my problem anymore. Thank you so much, Sanguine. Hot damn. Jeez. Your boy Kong Ming. Research Notes Part 1. Hey VB, if you should need research notes, you should study these. Yo boy. What is this? Potent potions of Sons of Svanir slaying. Wait, I don't understand. What's... Break them down? 500? 1,250. That's 1,250. Oh. I break them down with the research kits. Ah, okay, alright. I'll do that later, because it's late. But I'll make a note of it. I'm gonna write it down. Yeah, I mean, you guys are throwing me a lot of stuff, and I'm like, it's 11:40. I could sleep. Thank you, though. Part 2. You especially need to study these as well. Centaur slaying? You gave me Coden and Centaur stuff? I don't want to learn about them. Why give me potent potions of Centaur slaying when you can give me potent potions of... Can I make that joke on Twitch? I probably can't. Never mind. No. I'd rather not risk the wrath of the Twitch lords. Crow. Salt spray focus. I actually don't have that. Thank you. I have a lot of salt spray skins, but that one, I guess I am missing.
Look at
Appreciate
this.
it.
So pretty.
What are the chickens doing? Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a blast. I have so much to do with New Kaineng. We're gonna have to explore much more of it on Sunday. We'll explore as much as we can on Sunday. Remember, I stream on Thursdays and Sundays at 6 p.m. Pacific. That is Friday and Monday mornings for the EU. Next Tuesday, I'll be starting to stream World of Warcraft. I'll be starting the Dragonflight expansion. However, not before I play a couple of hours of Genshin Impact. So at 6 p.m. Pacific on Tuesday, I'll play a couple of hours of Genshin Impact. At 8 p.m.-ish, I'll be starting Dragonflight. I'll look at the new race and, yeah, start the journey there. Still haven't decided if I want to play a Paladin or a Demon Hunter. I have a lot of thinking to do. That is Wednesday mornings for the EU. My Twitter, my YouTube channel, and that's also the Discord. You can join the Discord if you'd like. We talk, we keep in touch off stream there. I also add everybody whenever I go live. If you don't want notifications or pings, you can always mute the server. My YouTube channel also exists if, in case you're bored and you need second monitor content. You can watch over 200 Guild Wars 2 videos. I got them neatly organized into playlists. I believe that's it. Yeah. Good night, you guys. Take care of yourselves. Please stay safe and be kind to each other. I will catch you on Sunday. Later.
I knew I couldn't trust those louts.
FBI